Hello from Middle Earth. This is your book club guide, Danielle. So, I know we've been doing a lot of reading, it's a lot of words, and some of us have never even seen the films, and those of us who have really never gotten a chance to actually explore Middle Earth. So, I wanted to do something silly and show you around. So, this is my character, Alamond. So, she'll be our tour guide today. And we're going to do a quick little tour of Hobbiton and the surrounding areas because that's where we started our tale. Right here we have the Ivy Bush Inn, which is the humble pub where we get a lot of our early gossip. There goes a nosy hobbit who was gossiping just there, actually. And there's Daddy Twofoot, another one of the characters that we visited with early on, who was chatting with the gaffer. We've got a bounder over here, so those are our kind of border police. So hopefully they are operating ethically, as we would expect them to be. And we've got a little stable master over there if we want to get somewhere else fast. Unfortunately, Frodo didn't have this luxury as he was trying to move in secrecy. We're going to go north a little ways here from Hobbiton City Center. We see plenty of other neighbors. I wonder what the Golden Perch is serving today, meat pies or mutton. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. We'll go find out later if you'd like. Bywater Bridge. This is Bywater, if you will. This is very aptly named. We've got the mill. We talked about Ted Sandyman, the miller. Here's his mill, right here on Bywater. I think this area is called the Grange. It's an area where there's kind of looked to be some farming paraphernalia. We also have a farmer's area over on this side of the street. Sorry about my controls. I'm trying to do this and talk at the same time. We've got a busy farmer over here working hard in the Ironfold field. Looks like that's a person, actually. How embarrassing. There's old Proudfeet. He's an expert farmhand. And this is actually just another, this is a real-life person who's busy farming, so I'm going to leave him alone. In this game, you can be anything you want to be. You can be a farmer, you can be a prospector, a tinker, all kinds of things. Oh, a little spoiler alert, got some fireworks going up there. I'm a prospector myself, and here, right here on Bagshot Row, we see our old gaffer Gamgee. So in one of the 15 previous recordings I attempted of this, I found out that despite being a respected gardener, he doesn't have any gardening supplies really to sell. He's just got a bunch of food. So let that be a warning to you all. If you start this game, Gaffer Gamgee isn't going to be much help for your garden. But this is Bagshot Row. So this is technically the street that Bilbo lives on as well. But of course he is kind of on another level, both literally and figuratively. So he's up the hill. We're going to go now to the party tree, which, as you can imagine, is where the party took place. I'm going to do a little sprinting real quick. They call this the hill. So here's a little campsite in case you need a fire to cook some food, and hunters in this game can use them to fast travel. I'm going to turn my floaty names off. So here we are at the party tree. This would have been where Bilbo's 11th birthday took place. That's not what they're recreating here. As you can see, it's a much smaller crowd than the entire Shire. So we're getting ready for the Harvest Festival coming up. That's where all the pumpkins are coming from. We'll be trick-or-treating soon. If you would like to play this game with me, it is free to play. Please just let me know, and I can let you know what server I play on and can get you started. It's like the most fun ever. I pay monthly. You don't have to. Paying monthly basically just unlocks the entire game, but there is a lot of fun to be had with all the free features as well. So, as I said, party tree, and it lives up to its name, looks like a party. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on my horse because I'm lazy, and we're going to go all the way up the hill to Bilbo's house. Yeah, sorry, this is kind of my scary horse. This is the seat of a reminiscing dragon because it was from the anniversary festival. I recently celebrated my 15th anniversary in this game. Okay, here we are. We're at Bag End. So, sadly, because we are in this game, we're in the timeline where Frodo has indeed left. We see that it is not Bilbo or Frodo on the porch, but the Sackville Baggins is. We've got Lobelia and her son Lotho kind of still looking mighty grumpy, considering they were able to, take over this beautiful, beautiful estate. Let me see if I can dismount. Nope. As you can see, Bilbo had a lovely, lovely view of the countryside from here. Now, my graphics aren't that great. I tried to optimize this for recording. I recorded it on high earlier, and it looked like trash. So, do know that if you go to play this game, you can make it look even prettier. But it is, it is a game from a simpler time, so don't be looking for like World of Warcraft level graphics or anything like that. But I do think it's a very pretty game. I'm going to pull up the map to give you a little bit of a taste of what I'll talk about in future videos. So we're here in the hill. We covered Hobbiton and the hill. In later videos, I'm going to kind of trace the path, roughly, that Frodo and company took through Woodhall, through Farmer Maggot's farm, across the bridge over into Buckland. And then we'll get into the Old Forest, and then many more places to come. As you can see, it's a very expansive map, even just in these couple of places. And there is a new place that they just unlocked called the Yondershire. I've not even been there yet, so I will report back on if that's any fun or not. I understand that most of you are probably not even actually that interested in these videos. I'm kind of doing this for myself, so don't feel bad if this isn't your cup of tea, but I thought that it might be kind of fun to get visuals around the various places that we'll be traveling virtually or, in our minds through reading the Fellowship of the Ring. Enjoy the rest of your readings, and thank you so much for tuning in.